Hey there, I'm Mac with Triple T. Today we're going to break down a high efficiency 95% furnace, specifically this Carrier 355 CAV model. And I'll show you why understanding this equipment helps protect your home's comfort, efficiency, and most importantly, safety. Let's start with the heart of the system, your heat exchangers. This furnace has two of them. The primary heat exchanger is standard, but this model also has a secondary heat exchanger which helps squeeze every bit of heat from the gas before it vents out. The thing to know, the secondary heat exchanger is plastic coated on the inside, and that's where we run into trouble. Over time, that plastic can melt and also crack, leading to corrosion, failure, and even carbon monoxide risks. So this isn't just about comfort, it's about safety. Now down here is your blower motor. This pushes air through your home, whether you're heating or cooling. Dirty filters, blocked coils, or that failing secondary heat exchanger. All of that can restrict airflow and cause overheating. That's why we have limit switches, like this one back here behind the gas valve. These monitor internal temperature. If it gets too hot, they shut the gas off and crank the fan to cool the unit down. Trip this 3 times, your furnace locks out, and now you've got a cold house. Furnaces are like Rube Goldberg machines. One part triggers the next. Here's what happens. The thermostat calls for heat. That sends a signal down to the control board so the furnace knows to initiate that call for heat. After it gets that call for heat, it sends power through each of these wires through the safeties to verify it receives power back. After it's checked all those, it sends power to the inducer motor. This kicks on and starts drawing air through the burners, the combustion air, through the burners, through the heat exchanger, and then out the exhaust. During that process, these pressure switches right here close, sending power back to the control board. This is how the brains of the furnace knows so far everything is working properly. After that step, this control board then sends 120 volts up to an igniter back here. That igniter glows red hot. After a short time delay, we get power to this gas valve from the control board, and this opens up and allows the natural gas or propane to flow through this manifold and through these burners. Once the gas hits the red hot igniter, it lights and carries across to the last burner, and it bathes this flame sensor, just a little metal rod back here. And as that flame sensor is sitting in those flames, it sends a signal back to the control board telling the furnace that everything is operating properly. After about 20 seconds or so, this blower then kicks on to start blowing heat around the heat exchanger and heating the home. Don't reset power to your furnace if you think there's an issue. That can erase important error codes that can help us track down what's wrong. When the furnace throws an error code, that error code is specific to a certain process during the sequence of operations that has failed. Especially with these high efficient units, there's a lot of logic involved here, and we've come across errors that sometimes don't show up for days. They're just extremely intermittent. We want to fix it right, not guess. At Triple T, we look at comfort, operation, reliability, efficiency, and safety. It's not just about fixing something. It's about protecting your home and your family. Have questions about your system? We're always here to help.